Not all ghosts are evil, huh? I'm gonna have to keep count, see how many ghosts we can find that aren't evil. Like, full ghosts, not half ghosts, half human. So, Danielle and Danny don't count. So, there's one. Let's see if there are any more throughout the course of the entire series that aren't evil or don't have some type of diabolical scheme. Yeah, so this is Bitter Reunions. And this is our first introduction to our major villain for the series, Vlad Plasmius. And this mother owns it. I mean, I freaking love Vlad Plasmius. He is one of the best villains for Danny. Um, he very much is pretty much a ghost. Like, if Danny was Luke Skywalker, then Plasmius would be Darth Vader. Pretty much. I mean, it's just, he is that bad. Um, yeah, I really like Vlad Plasmius. Yeah, so in this one, the Fens get invited to, uh, Jack and Maddie's high school reunion, which is being held at, Vlad Master's, house, an old friend of Jack's. Um, that is until Freak Experiment went wrong, and unbeknownst to Jack and Maddie, but known to Vlad, he was able to gain ghost powers, and has since hated Jack. Um, so, yeah, throughout the course of this episode, Plasmius just has his three vulture minions um, trying to kill Jack, while Danny continues to protect his father, and, yeah, so there's not much to it. I mean, he has to protect, he pretty much just protects his father while his father is trying to prepare for the, um, high school reunion. Um, he ends up getting found out, however. He ends up accidentally revealing his secret identity to Vlad Plasmius, um, who then manages to trap him in some kind of weird ghost containment unit. Um, but it's okay because the the Dairy King shows up and says that not all ghosts are evil and frees him. Yeah, I'm gonna keep account. I'm gonna keep count of how many good ghosts we encounter, not including ghosts that start off bad but turn good. So ghosts like Wolfie and ghosts like Wolfie and Frostbite, they don't count. They don't count at all. So let's see how many ghosts we can find that are full ghosts and that are actually good and have been good throughout the whole time we've seen them. So yeah, here's one. Let's see if there are any more. Probably not. Uh, but yeah, so Danny ends up taking control of his father's body, overshadowing him, and beats up Plasmius. The day is saved. Everybody thought Jack beat Plasmius. Danny's okay with that, and they go home. It's pretty straightforward. Not a whole lot of twists and turns in this one. Not a lot of surprises. From the beginning of the episode, you know who Plasmius is. Like, it's not surprising whatsoever when it's revealed that it's Vlad Masters. It's so obvious the first time you see him. It's like, oh, that's him. He's Plasmius. It's so obvious. Now, they get better at having big reveals later on in the series. Like in seasons 2 and 3, they get really good at that. But in season 1, the reveals are just so predictable. And again, that's playing up the kid aspect of the series. This is very kid-friendly. Season 1 is kid-friendly, where Season 2 is aimed more towards teenagers. And I still don't get that. I don't know if I'll ever understand why they did that. But as episodes go, it's still good. It's still a pretty good episode. I don't want to say it's one of the best episodes involving Vlad. It's a good introduction, but it could have been better. They could have had a few more twists and turns here and there. But yeah, it was still good. It was still good. So I'm gonna give this one a 7 out of 10. I feel pretty good about it. It was a pretty good episode. I will be uploading my next video here in just a few minutes, so I will see you then.